everything you wanna know. With the scoop, make it fast. To facts tight, gotta make this moment last. We bring and go, half strip like in the candy with style. It's about to get wild. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah. Let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins. Like a story told. People went through the speakers. Shaking up your soul. Yeah. We're Lunatik Raider. Always on the road. On the strip like two insights. Navigate the night. Truth in every state, penny bitches so right. Love to with a brand new secret. Yo, no, listen to the soul star. Pull your organ that you can't ignore. The heart of Vegas need. The words you can't ignore. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins. Like a story told. Yeah. People went through the speakers. Shaking up your soul. The Lunatik Raider Show. Always on the road. Skylights in the desert. Feel the rhythm of the beat. We're setting in the stage. Making history in the heat. Voices rise and fall. In a city that never sleeps. Yeah. The Raider Show keeps spinning. The secrets Vegas keeps. Let the Raiders roll. Let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins. Like a story told. Yeah. Keep moving through the speakers. Shaking up your soul. Yeah. The Lunatik Raider Show. Always on the road. The city like splash me, right to the biggest night news on the radio. About to hit another high, everything you wanna know. With the scoop, make it fast. To facts tight, gotta make this moment last. We bring and go, half strip like in the candy with style. It's about to get wild. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins. Like a story told. People went through the speakers. Shaking up your soul. Yeah, we're Lunatik Raider. Always on the road. On the strip like two insights. Navigate the night. Truth in every state, penny bitches so right. Love to with a brand new secret. Yo, no, listen to the soul star. Pull your organ that you can't ignore. The heart of Vegas need. The words you can't ignore. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins. Like a story told. Yeah. People went through the speakers. Shaking up your soul. The Lunatik Raider Show. Always on the road. Skylights in the desert. Feel the rhythm of the beat. We're setting in the stage. Making history in the heat. Voices rise and fall. In a city that never sleeps. Yeah. The Raider Show keeps spinning. The secrets Vegas keeps. Let the Raiders roll. Let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins. Like a story told. Yeah. Keep moving through the speakers. Shaking up your soul. Yeah. The Lunatik Raider Show. Always on the road. The city like splash me, right to the biggest night news on the radio. About to hit another high, everything you wanna know. With the scoop, make it fast. To facts tight, gotta make this moment last. We bring and go, half strip like in the candy with style. It's about to get wild. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah, let.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
Rise, my nation. Gather around and prepare. Our pride will be restored. Our shadow will fall with wicked damnation. Rise, my nation. Rise. This is your nation. This is our nation. This is the Raider Nation. Can you dig it?
What it is, Raider Nation, what it is, man. Happy Mickey Ficky Hump Day. Shout out to the nation, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. It is another episode of the Lunatik Raider Show with yours truly, Lunatic Raider. Right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. Thank y'all for pulling up, man. We're going to rock and roll today with the blueprint of the Raiders. What is the blue? Not the print. Not the gray sweatpant print, but we talk about the blueprint. Yes, indeed. Ladies out there, you know what I'm talking about. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Thank y'all for pulling up once again. We are live on Instagram at Raiders Allegiance. We are live on Twitch at Raiders _ what's the name of my channel? Raiders _ Allegiance. Man, we are live also on X, formerly known as Twitter. Yes, indeed, Raiders Allegiance, as well as here on YouTube, Raiders Allegiance. Man, I appreciate y'all. Please, if this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel. We are growing. We are growing like a Pinocchio lie or early morning erection. Yes, indeed, we're growing just like that, man. Shout out to y'all for making this shit grow the way it's growing. You feel me? Once we hit 3,000 subscribers and we're on our way, we're almost at 2,200. Just that fast. 2,200, we're right around the corner. Right around the corner, down the block, away from the liquor store, so you can get you some Black and Milds, you can get you some shots of tequila, you can get you some beer, some Skittles, all that good shit, man. You're right down the street, around the corner, man. From 3,000, and I will be doing a giveaway of a brand new TV for y'all to rock and roll with this football season coming up with the with Pete Carroll at the helm of the Las Vegas Raiders. You feel me? It's a new day, new era, man. We're gonna get into it today. There's a lot of tidbits that I found, and Pete Carroll didn't lie to us at the press conference. I think when Pete Carroll had that press conference with us, introducing him as the new head coach, him and Spytek, everything he told us was factual. And I'm gonna break it down into the video I got for you guys, and it's gonna show y'all, like, damn, he did say that, and that's exactly what he did. A man true to his words. Either he's true to his words, or yet he already had things lined up. So we're gonna get into that. Spytek also, we're going back. We're hindsight 2020. So with our hindsight, we're going back to the presser and the things that's going on now. Now we can see exactly what they already have a plan. They already have a plan. Some of it's been implemented already with the new coaching staff. And then now next up, we got the combine at the end of the month. Super Bowl is this Sunday. Fuck the Chiefs. Yes, indeed, I said it. Yep, go tell your mama and your daddy, Lunatic cuss at 3 o'clock p.m. and 6 o'clock Eastern. He cussed on live air. Fuck the Chiefs. Literally, figuratively, and in banana in the tailpipe, all that good shit. So with that being said, man, shout out to the world's most dangerous chat, man. I appreciate y'all. Oh, we got Raider Paul in the building. What Raider Paul say? What Raider Paul say in the building? This is what he said.
Might have come. There you go.
There you go. We got the new Raiders in the building, man. What it is. Raider Paul in the building. What it do, man? Oh my goodness. Let's go, man. We got Lawrence E in the building, man. Yes, indeed. We got Billy Davis. What it is, man. Salute to you. Happy 4th of July. Look, I'm gonna get you all shit fucked up today. Watch this. Y'all ain't see shit. Sacktown Raider Mike, man. Happy New Year, bruh. Hope all is well with you. Yes, indeed. Who else we got up in this Mickey Ficky, man? Y'all in here acting for real. Let me see. Tony Angel, man. Hey, happy Hanukkah. Man, thank y'all for pulling up. You said happy everything. Yes, indeed. Let's go. Let's go. We got Eagle Terrier in the building, man. Hey, happy Memorial Day, bruh. Salute to you. Lawrence E. I stands you already, bruh. Let's go, man. Let's go. We in here acting for real. We gonna have fun today. I got a good show for y'all. Like I said, man, we got a lot of stuff to break down, hindsight, as well as, Chip Kelly had his presser today. I got some takes out of it, and I told y'all this ain't the same Chip Kelly that y'all familiar with from Philadelphia, the Niners, or wherever. You got to grow with the game of football, bro, and he shows a lot of growth, and it doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are, you can still grow as an individual, and he shows a lot of growth as far as being a coach. You know what I mean? So we're going to dive into that. I got some outtakes that I got set up for you guys as well. So we're going to dive deep into this, man, like Atlanta's deep. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the real ones out there, man. We got Alex in the building, man. Hey, salute, Alex. Hey, happy Memorial Day to you as well. For real. We got Raider Gabe. Hey, Gabe, happy Hanukkah and happy Labor Day to you, bruh. He's like, what the fuck is this man talking about? Salute to you, man. Raider Goon in the building. My guy, man. Hey, I'm running out of holidays. Happy Halloween to you, Goon. Salute to you. Yes, indeed, man. Who else, man? I gotta scroll there. I gotta scroll down one time. You feel me? Oh, he's sparking up, right? Gabe is sparking up right now. Hey, happy 420. And I know, hey, that's the perfect one. Hey, happy 420, Gabe. Is it 420? It's 420. No, it ain't 420 somewhere, but it's gonna be. If it ain't 420, it's gonna be my motherfucking shit. You feel me? Let me see what else we got up in the building, man. There's a lot of Navy vet in the building, man. Hey, happy damn, what else holidays happy Easter to you, Navy. Thank you for pulling up. See, I hit y'all with some quirky shit and y'all gonna remember, man, what the fuck you talking about happy Easter and Hanukkah and Halloween and shit? Because you know what's coming up this month. Shh, don't tell nobody they got a side chick that Valentine's Day is coming up on the 14th. So, hey, but she already gonna be expecting some candy. So you buy your side chick a Snicker, and you get your main girl a big old heart-shaped box of chocolates. That's what you do. You play favoritism. Shout out to everybody out there, man, for real. All right, man, let's get into the show, bro. It's fucking around with y'all in the morning, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Shout out to everybody. See y'all on Instagram too. I can't leave y'all out. Hold on real quick. Rob Raider, what it do, man? Hey, shout out to Instagram. Rob Raider in the building, man. We got you up in here, man. Let me see. Glove and tattoo, man. Salute to you. Let me see anything else. Mr. Steve Gregory, man. Salute to you on Instagram. I gotta go. I got this shit way on the other screen so I can see the chat from Instagram, so I can see everybody pulling up. But I'm a shout y'all out. Fuck that. Let me see. Stranger Danger, salute to you. Thank you for pulling up. Cali Lifestyle, salute to you, man. Thank you for pulling up, man. Hey, shout out to all y'all, man. Thank y'all for making this show possible, man. We are rocking and rolling. And don't forget to hit that like, man. I don't want to see 100 people watching this and I don't get 100 likes, man. That's not cool, bruh. I wouldn't do that to you. Hell no, I wouldn't do that to you. I'll do that to your enemy. If you got some ops, I wouldn't hit like on that shit. Fuck that. You ain't the homies, homie. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Hey, Chiefs, I'm not, hell no. You feel me? Let's go. All right. So without further ado, man, let's get into the content, man. We had Chip. I'm gonna do the Chip Kelly last. Let me get into the hindsight thing. So the name of, as you see in the thumbnail, we're talking about the blueprint of the Raiders. Now we're starting to understand what it is the Raiders are establishing and what they're trying to build. Now that I go back and rewatch the presser that Spy Tech and Carroll had, it's starting now. It makes sense with the moves we made already. Like I said with Pete Carroll, he told us exactly what he was gonna do without saying what he was gonna do. Exactly. He told us exactly what we was gonna do without him telling us what he was gonna do. So without further delay, man, I want to go back and revisit some of the stuff. First, I'm going to start with Spy Tech. Then we'll get into Carroll. But Spy Tech is letting us know exactly the type of players we're looking for. So now with free agency just a month away, we got an idea of exactly the blueprint of the players that they want on this team. So now we can start sifting through the free agents out there, and we can say, nah, that's not the type that we want. That's not what he said we wanted. So we definitely ain't going to sign him or him, but we will sign him, and also bring in the guys that we want back. See, that's another key. Spillane, I believe, will be back. Guaranteed. Morick will be back. Palomau will be back. Epps, I'm not sure. He fits exactly what we want, but at the same time, is he taking the spot of somebody next in line to go ahead and show their skills on the field? You know what I mean? Bars. Skills on the field. You feel me? All right, so let's get into it. This is Spy Tech back during the presser when they got introduced as the GM, the new head coach of the Raiders, man. Hey, there's a lot to grab out of this, so let's go without further delay, man. Let's go.
You know, we're looking for, first, people that love football, that want to compete every day, or there just won't be a place for you here, and that's okay. We want it to be a hard team to make. We want it to be a hard job every day, but for those that are willing to step up to that challenge and be a part of that, there'll be a great reward at the end of it. We've both lived it. We know what it looks like. So I'm less concerned about roster construction right now and, you know, this position or this position. We've got some really good players in this building, really good, and everybody knows that. They know who they are. Our job is going to be to find more of them, but it's going to start with the person.
See, so basically what I took, going back and rewatching, they're going to start with our own guys first. Our own guys that we bring back is all going to fit the characteristics of the player type that we want on this roster. That's why I said Spillane will be back. Morick will be back. Palomau. These are guys that fit the culture and fit exactly the prototypical player that the Raiders want to be known for. So that's exactly the same type of players you want to see come in free agency. But like he said, ain't no need to get into about roster construction, talk about this position and that position. We got guys in this building that we're going to go find guys that match exactly what we already have. So look for those good guys, the guys that fit exactly what it is we're trying to build to be back. I have no doubt in my mind they will be back. You feel me? So that is what it is. All right. So let's get into let me shout out. Let me see if anybody pulling up right now, man. I ain't leaving no Raider behind, man. We don't do that here on Raiders Allegiance, man, for real. Just Raiders, baby. Salute to you. Thank you for pulling up, man. Appreciate you for real. Let me see. Anna Garza, would you be mad if we kept our QB room with AOC and Minshew, draft a 4th round rookie, either Gabriel or Howard? I don't think Howard. I don't think that's gonna be that's not a target. Even though he played under, I mean, he could be a target. 4th round. I see Gabriel being up there with Jackson Dart. I can see him about the 3rd round. You know what I mean? I don't think we stay with the quarterback room. Nah. I'm pretty, and then we're gonna get into what Chip Kelly said about the quarterback position as well. His approach, which the way he's gonna run the offense, the way he approaches being an offensive coordinator is exactly how you should do it. And I told y'all this a couple of days ago. What Chip Kelly, you don't try to fit a square peg in a round hole. Period. You find what the strengths of that player is, and you have him fit into your offense with his strengths. You don't force him to fit into your offense. You adapt your offense around the ability of that person. So AOC, what Chip Kelly said, AOC could still be a quarterback with the Raiders and still operate in the system. Now, there's plays that you won't be able to run with him. I would not do no RPOs. He just does not have the mobility. You know, it ain't his fault. God didn't bless him. God blessed him with an arm and a mustache, but not the legs. You know what I mean? He could be out there in a wheelchair and still do the same shit. But he's just not mobile. So when you're not mobile like that, what happens is your playbook becomes shortened. You don't get to expand your playbook into plays that require a quarterback to use his legs, options, and you know what I mean? So forth like that. That shit is gone. All pocket plays. You can have him roll out sometimes. It's not the fastest dude, but he still can roll out. But don't expect him to take off past the line of scrimmage with the ball. Nah, that's not his. That's how he got hurt trying to run. Then at one time he got pushed and fell on his knee and got airlifted from the field, and they took him all the way to St. Jude's in Minnesota. So it was a bone bruise, and he was back not the next game, but the game after that. So I guess he didn't break his leg or a kneecap or tore an MCL, but he sure the hell put an air cast on it. They had a priest there giving him his last rites and shit. I was like, oh no, not AOC. He broke his hip bone and dislocated his membrane. Oh shit. And then come to find out, oh, it's just a bone bruise. You know what I mean? That's like me saying, man, I broke my jaw. And come to find out, I just got a cavity. You know what I mean? Oh, I broke my jaw. And go to the dentist. No, it's just a cavity. Oh, okay. My jaw okay then. That was AOC last year when he bone bruised his knee. Oh shit, I broke my leg in 5 spots. No, that's just a bone bruise. Oh, okay. I can walk still. Look, oh my God. But yeah, shit, I see Egalitarian out there. We gotta hit him up one time. What's the one time? That's the one time.
There you go. There you go.
Writers in the building. Salute to everybody watching. Appreciate y'all, man. We gonna rock and roll now. Okay, let's get to the now. This is very telling. Watch the video, listen to Pete Carroll, and he said exactly what he did. He said what he was gonna do, and he did it. Now, I'm thinking it was already done. It was already done. He already knew who his coaching staff was gonna be. Because everything he said at that press conference, y'all just watch the video that I put together for y'all, and it's gonna show you exactly what I mean. Pete Carroll did not lie to us. He kept it a buck with what exactly how he was gonna build this roster with the coaching staff. Watch and see what I mean.
I'm really looking for people that have been with me, that understand the philosophy to some extent. I want guys that have never been around me before so that they have to learn what we're all about, and we can watch the process of them learning who we're all about and what we expect. And then I'm hoping that we can maintain some of the terrific coaches that are on the staff too, so we can have the benefit of the insights that they bring and the continuity that they can generate for us. So it's a combination of people that we're looking for.
And that's exactly what he did. People that worked with him before, Greg Olsen, his son, Brennan Carroll. People that never worked with him before, Chip Kelly. People in the building that they want to keep on the team, Patrick Graham, Rob Leonard. Everything he said at that press conference is exactly what he did. He brought people that he worked with previous. He brought people in that he never worked with before. And he brought people in that was still in the building that they decided to keep. A man of his words, a man that already knew exactly what the plan is. They already got the game plan. Marshawn Lynch said it best. Even his plan has a plan. This is the most prepared coach that the Raiders have seen, period, because of his age. That gives us an advantage over 31 other teams in the NFL. Because no one else in this league has as much experience as a Pete Carroll. Facts. He's forgotten more football than a lot of these coaches fucking even know. So I told y'all this weeks ago. Whatever happens to the Raiders is supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen that we didn't get Ben Johnson. Or we wouldn't have got Carroll. Or we wouldn't have got Chip Kelly. And this is not the same Chip Kelly. I'm going to get to that video in a minute as far as the breakdown, as far as his approach, what type of quarterback, how his offense operates, what he learned from the college levels, as far as coming back into the NFL. Does he want to be a coach again? We're going to cover all the aspects of that. We got the guys at the right time. That's why I said everything that happened to us happened because it's supposed to. I believe in that shit in life. Whatever happens to you, it's supposed to happen. Because all the accumulative moves and decisions you made in life brought you to where you're at right now. Period. And that's same with an organization. Every fucking retarded ass, and I said retarded ass decisions we made at coach, at quarterback, personnel, all that shit is why we're here now. It was all supposed to happen. It is your destiny. It is the Raiders' destiny to be trash for 2 decades to get to this point. What happens from here on, we don't know yet because it has not happened, but it's already in the plans. This might be the point where that all that misery we done had for 2 decades comes to an end. Like I said, nothing lasts. The only thing that lasts forever, that forever ever, is change. Change will always be change. Just like now, we had a change at head coach, had a change at GM. We have a change at offensive coordinator. Change. That's the one constant in life. Change. But everything else comes to an end. Failure comes to an end. Success comes to an end. And we've been failing for a long time. And now it looks like it's finally upon us for failure to end. Detroit been failing forever. They're one of the top teams in the NFC now. Young team. And we're not an old team. We're a young team. And we needed somebody like Pete Carroll to come in here and change. The one constant is why we have not been successful. He's going to change it. I hear what Marshawn says. I hear what other players that played under Pete Carroll said. They all say the same shit. The one thing he will do, the one thing that Pete Carroll will do from top to bottom is change. Change what's going on in the building. The culture is going to change for the best. And it's good to have guys that's been through failures in life so they can bring success to us. Like Pete Carroll said, I failed when I was with the Jets in New England, and that taught me. When I went to USC, I had to recalibrate, readjust, and that's what made them successful. Failures. That's why I said never be fearful of your failures. Embrace your failures. It's going to teach you how to succeed. It's going to show you what not to do. And I think we finally got it right. We got the right guys at see, people talk about Tom Brady. You cannot deny Tom Brady is not the most successful quarterback ever to suit it up in the NFL. He's a very cerebral person. It's not just the football game, it's just period. So he went out there and got Spytech, cerebral. All these guys are all up between the ears. They got it. Chip Kelly, offensively, he got it. Greg Olsen with quarterbacks, he got it. Patrick Graham went to an Ivy League school. He got it. He understands it. He knows what it looks like. So that's why I'm excited to see, does this work? Because not all the time does it work. But in order to find out it does it or does it not, you still have to align yourself with the right personnel to give you an opportunity to be successful. And I think we finally figured the shit out, bro. This is the thing. We look at past, nobody was really gung-ho for fucking Josh McDaniels. When Gruden came back for the second time, it was like, here we go again. Usually retreads ain't, you know what I mean? It's no good. Now Gruden was successful because each year he added more wins and got a team built to make the playoffs. But I'm pretty sure, and I know it had to be from his failures as well. He wasn't successful everywhere. And we retained Marvin Lewis, another successful guy. We retained Joe Philbin. These guys are still with the team. This is a lot of knowledge, boy. I'm telling you, a lot of knowledge on this team. And I think our downfall last year is we had someone with not enough knowledge at the head coaching spot. That's AP. Now I believe that we should have gave him another year so he can gain that experience and that knowledge. If you compare the knowledge of a head coach between AP, what he knows, and Carroll, what he knows, night and day. Night and day. And the same mistakes that AP made last year was the same mistakes that Pete Carroll made his first time coaching. The same mistakes that Andy Reid in Philadelphia made first time coaching. The same mistakes that Bill Walsh with the 49ers made his first time coaching. Come on now. Jimmy Johnson with the Cowboys, first time coaching, failure. Horrible. 1 wins, 2 wins. But they learned from it. Pete Carroll got championships, both levels. So sometimes you got to just be patient. So without further delay, man, let's go ahead. I want to get into the this is not going to be a long show. I just the shit I'm hearing is and what I'm seeing, I'm like, these guys ain't lying to us. And that feels good as a Raider fan to not have your coach lie to you or tap dance around questions or, you know what I mean, feed you some bullshit and tell you, oh, no, this is pasta. No, it ain't. That's a tapeworm on that motherfucking plate with dog shit. You know what I mean? Don't feed us bullshit and tell us it's a 5-course meal. We the most down this ass fan base there is. It ain't shit we can't handle. Give it to us straight. Stop tap dancing and eluding the answering certain questions. I want to hear the truth. If we paying money for the hats and the jerseys and the tickets and all the fandom that comes along with being with the silver and black shit, we deserve the truth. So finally, it looks like we got guys that what they told us is exactly what we got so far. Now, Spike Tech tell us what kind of play we're gonna see. If there's going to be players with a controversial background, personality, do they not mix with what we got, or are they hard workers? So now we know exactly what the targets and free agency is going to be. It's going to be guys that's going to come in here and bust their ass and fight and compete to make the team. Like Carroll said, it ain't going to be easy. It ain't going to be easy to make this team. You got to compete. And that's exactly, you should never give the keys to someone because of how much their contract is or when they were drafted. That's bullshit. That's how you make your team not as strong as it should be. You add the people and give the people the keys that busted their ass and show you they got that work ethic. Not because I'm making $30 million a year or because I was the number 1 pick in the first round. That shouldn't automatically just pencil you in, because if there's a guy better than you, best believe that guy need to be starting. You doing your team a disservice. You feel me? Okay, let's get into the Chip Kelly. I love this presser that Chip Kelly had, man. It shows a lot of growth. He's learned along the way from his failures, and he admits it. So, and I liked his approach. So, without further delay, is about him talking about the quarterback, the type of quarterback, his offense, and about him future of being a head coach, man. Let's get into it.
Chip Carrol'S with the Raiders. Where do you think you grew the most in your time around the college game and as a play caller and as a coach?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think sometimes you don't think internally and trying to think about where you grew, but I think try to stay on top of the game, and where the game is headed. We huddled a lot this year, didn't run a lot of plays. We had starting from our head coach on down, had a great vision for how to play a 16-game season and what toll that takes on your players. And, so how do we manage that with player load and some of the other things that we can do, mixing in the sports science and understanding that, which was drastically different from, when I was a college coach at Oregon and we were trying to get as many snaps a game in as possible and running guys off the field. I think we've evolved that way just because I think the game itself has evolved. I think there's a trend overall that the number of snaps, both at the college level and the NFL level, are down. So you have to adjust that way. So I think that's really one of the biggest things, going from those 5 wides, fast, no huddle, breakneck speed, shiny helmets to getting in a huddle and playing with 12 personnel is a little bit different, but you still get the same amount of points when you get the ball across the goal line, whether you run it across or throw it across. So we're just trying to get some first downs and score some points.
Hey, Chip, Paul Gutierrez here from ESPN. What does the prototypical Chip Kelly quarterback look like, and what do you need to make your offense go in terms of the quarterback position?
Um, I think it depends on the personnel because you can't build a quarterback. We don't have a scientific lab here where we could say we want a 6'5" guy that's 250 pounds and runs 4.4 and can make every throw. That just you can't do that. You have to look at what is available to you, whether it's through the draft or through free agency or on the current roster, and then what are their strengths, and then how do we design our offense around their strengths because it has to be designed around how the quarterback plays. So I think it's really your evaluation of the personnel that's available to you, and then fitting them into that system. And I've had an opportunity when I was in the NFL. I thought Nick Foles did an unbelievable job in Nick's first year when we were in Philly. He threw 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and did a great job. I had a chance to coach Mike Vick, who's one of the all-time greatest athletes to ever play, and enjoyed it. And then Mike got hurt, and then Nick took over. So we had to kind of do two different things, but two really special players right there. But in my first year, kind of ran into that when I was in Philly. So I think you have to be able to adapt to what you have. And that's putting those guys in position to make plays and then let them go make plays. Because I think this league is always about the players, and it will always still be about the players. So find out what they do well and try to actuate those traits. And then if there are some weaknesses, can you kind of mask them and cover them up a little bit? I don't have to be a head coach again. That's not something I need to do or a box I need to check. I just really enjoy coaching, and I'm fired up to be around Pete. He's got an infectious personality that I think will pervade through this entire organization. And really the challenge to go against the best in the world, player wise and coaching wise is what I want to do, and really not concerned. If I never coach again after this season, then I would have a life that I never dreamed I could ever have in football. But I'm going to coach for a long, long time, as long as someone will have me, and whether that's as a position coach or as a head coach or as a coordinator, I'm not really caught up in that stuff.
Like I said, this is not the same Chip Kelly. It's not the same Chip Kelly. The Chip Kelly I knew from Oregon, he was a cocky little son of a bitch. He was a cocky little son of a bitch. But now you see he's been humbled. And like he said, with the quarterback position, we don't build quarterbacks. We can't, everybody ain't going to be 6'4" and run a 4.3 40. So I take a quarterback and I go by his strengths and fit him into this offense and fit that offense around him. That's what you're supposed to do. What did Josh McDaniels want to force motherfuckers to do? No, you got to do it this way. You going to play it like this. Chip Kelly comes along. No. What are you good at doing? Okay. I'm going to adapt my offense around what your strengths are. And like he mentioned, Foles and Michael Vick. 2 different quarterbacks. 2, but was successful in the offense in Philadelphia under him. So I'm confident. And what Arnie Garza said, yeah, true. I'm tired of hearing the coach speak, and I want to see results. But see, the thing is, you're going to get results from people who have given results before. You know what I mean? It's like Pete Carroll's done this before. He's given results. You know what I mean? You look at Chip Kelly calling offenses. He's done this before and gave results. So that you're more confident with someone who's traveled that road before over someone who never has. AP, we were hoping. He was a motivator, but the coaching experience he didn't have. That's the one thing that we had to be patient and let him develop, was the experience at coaching. Watch this. Ben Johnson ain't gonna hit the ground running with Chicago. I'm sorry to say it. It's facts. He's never been a head coach before. He's got to figure it out. And every coach is not gonna be in the same situation either. Him being an offensive coordinator with Detroit is not the same as being a head coach in Chicago. It's not the same, bruh. There's a lot of mistakes he's going to make. But that's the only way you learn. Every great coach made a lot of mistakes. But that's how they learn. So I'm confident, and I'm more, you know what I mean? It's kind of like I'm getting on an airplane and the pilot been flying for 30 years. I'm confident in him. Rather than a pilot that, this is my first run. What the fuck? This is your first time flying the plane after getting out of flight school, and I'm the first passenger you ever had. You know what? I'll wait for the next plane. Confidence ain't there with somebody that's never had the experience. But somebody, oh yeah, I flew in the war. Now I'm doing, doing fucking private jets and shit like that. I've been doing this for 30 years. I'm okay, let's go. I'm rocking with you. You know what I mean? So that's one thing you got to pay attention to. Joel E, salute to you, man. Thank you for pulling up, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. There are the best coaches the Raiders have hired. We the people, that's facts. I believe so. And I don't look at it individually. Remember, I told you guys the machine as a whole is greater than the sum of its parts. But the sum of its parts make up the machine as a whole. So as you know what I mean? Is that way and this way. Both things are true. So we're looking at the totality of the coaches. What we assembled. We got the Avengers. You know what I mean? We got the Avengers. But sometimes everybody don't fit together. But from hearing these guys talk, Spytek and Carroll on the same page. Tom Brady and Spytek on the same page. Carroll and Brady, same page. Chip Kelly. I know Chip Kelly. Come on, bruh. Come on. These guys have been there and done. They failed enough to make me comfortable that they can succeed. You know what I mean? So it's just a wait and see. Now, I ain't saying, like I said, I'm not saying we're going to go to the playoffs or make the Super Bowl, but Pete Carroll out of his mouth, and I believe he's not going to lie to us, that they're going to try to hit this ground running. This is not a 5-year plan. This is within the next couple. He said everywhere he's been within 2 years, he done got us to be relevant. Whether it was USC, Seattle, they became relevant. Okay, so you gave us a timeline. 2 years? I'll give you 2 years. You got a 3-year deal with a team option of 4. That's time. That's enough time if you can do it right now. So now, and good question in the chat as well, as far as what type of bridge quarterback do we go after? Sam Darnold, is he available? Russell Wilson, does he go back to Pittsburgh? People keep mentioning Justin Fields. This is how confident I am in Chip Kelly. From listening to him and hearing his growth and him approaching the game from the offensive play calling side of it, and how he described about the quarterbacks in his system, I don't think it matters who the bridge is. With Chip Kelly, he's going to devise an offense to work in that player's strengths. Period. So I'm hearing him talk, and I'm like, and I say this again, I think he can even make this offense suitable for AOC. But let's keep it a buck. In a perfect world, you would love a quarterback that can do everything, because a quarterback that can do everything allows you to open up your playbook. Bam, now we can do RPOs, and we can sit in the pocket, and we can do, you know what I mean, options, and all that good shit. There's a lot we can do when you have a quarterback that can do everything. But just because they don't do everything don't mean that we can't be successful at the things that quarterback is strong at doing. AOC can't run. He can, but he's good in the pocket. Let's devise plays for him in the pocket. Let's get that offensive line in a run game for him to be successful in that pocket. You remember even Carroll and Spytek. Let's get the things around. The quarterback don't have to be perfect, but if we give him a perfect supporting cast, production. So they have the blueprint, and like I said, I'm confident in them because they've been there and done this already. Us as Raider fans, we have not seen this in a while. We have not seen stability in the coaching realms and up above. From Tom Brady to Spytek to Carroll to Chip Kelly to Patrick Graham, and you keeping Marvin Lewis and Joe Philbin. I see what it is now. And no knock to AP, but he lacked the experience. He did not have the know-how to be successful at the head coach. He was just figuring it out. It's kind of like riding a bike for the first time. You're going to fucking fall without them training wheels. Oh, yeah. You go, and that's why with a rookie head coach, you need to give him training wheels. And you know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm not mad at it because I just want to see progress out of our team. You know what I mean? There's a lot of outsiders laughing at us. Oh, here you guys go again. Y'all thinking y'all gonna do this and do that. Fuck it, wait and see. That's all we can do. Wait and see. What can these guys do? We're gonna find out next month when free agency. What big fish can we land? What are we gonna do in free agency to shore up some of these holes on this team before we get into the draft in April? And then when we get to the draft, Spy Tech, this is your first time being a GM, but you've been around great minds from the scouting level to the GMs as well. You got 2 Super Bowls with organizations that you were involved with. You've seen exactly what it takes and what kind of players it takes to win championships. See, and you get more confidence when somebody's done it in more than one place. You know what I mean? We sit here and look at like when Tom Brady won 6 rings with New England. Oh, it's only he's just getting lucky because it's New England. That's it. That's the only reason why. Then he took his talents to South Beach. No, he took his talents to Tampa Bay. Shout out to LeBron James. He took his talents to Tampa Bay and won a Super Bowl there. So that told me it wasn't just the system and the coaching staff and the owner in New England. Brady knew exactly. It was Brady. Shit. That was the only thing different with Tampa Bay. They didn't have Brady, didn't win shit. They got Brady, won a Super Bowl. Brady leaves, they don't win shit. So I'm confident in people that can do it in multiple places. Pete Carroll, yeah, he only won a Super Bowl with Seattle in the NFL, but he got a national championship. Done it in 2 different places. Chip Kelly just won a national championship with Ohio State. He ain't won nothing in the pros, but he's never been a coordinator in the pros. He's been a head coach. Whether it was the Niners or Philadelphia, it was only as a head coach. But we know what he can do as an offensive coordinator. Just like he said, you find what the strengths of a player is at quarterback and you fit your offense around him. Same thing for coaches. You find out what that coach's strength is and you put him in a system where he's going to succeed. I have no doubt in my mind Chip Kelly's going to have us one of the top offenses in the league. Not maybe after 1 year, maybe not 2, because you have to infuse the right players and personnel to make that happen. So it all depends on the moves that Spytek, Carroll, and Kelly and Brady all come to when it comes to free agency and the draft to really build this the right way. But we got guys that has done this, that have built this shit before. They know what you got to do. So I'm waiting to see them do it. That's all I can say. I can't say, oh, man, we going to the Super Bowl this year. Nah, we going to be realistic this year. We not riding that train. Nah. We got to learn how to crawl before we walk. Especially as a fan base. We got to learn to crawl before we walk. But once we start walking, we about to take off running after that shit. Yeah, NFL. Y'all see this shit. I'm glad we didn't get Ben Johnson. Because he would have had to make his mistakes too. But we got guys that already made their mistakes. You feel me? Yes, indeed. We about to find out, boy. It's going down. Shout out to everybody on Instagram, man. Y'all deep as hell over there. I appreciate y'all. If y'all would like, man, if y'all have not done so, please subscribe to the channel. This is Raiders Allegiance on YouTube, man. Please, because we're trying to get to 3,000 subs. Once we do that, I will be doing a TV giveaway. Yes, a TV. And no, it's not a fucking tube television, black and white with the rabbit ears. Like young some motherfuckers. What you mean rabbit ears? Oh, hey, the old heads will know what I'm talking about. The rabbit ears that you try to move around, and you got 2 dials on the TV for UHF and VHF. Trying to tune in, watching the old Felix the Cat. Damn, me like, damn, Lunatic, you showing your age. No, I didn't say my age, you lying son of a bitch. No, but yeah, man, there's a lot to look forward to. Let's just say that much. You feel me? Shout out to all y'all, man. Let me make sure we got everybody up in here. Let me see. Billy Davis in the building. Yeah, man. I'm just waiting to see how this shit unfold. Because if it unfolds in our favor the way I expect it to unfold, we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, who's going to be performing at the halftime at the Super Bowl when Kansas City get the shit kicked out of. They're going to get their shit pushed in. Shout out to Kansas City Chiefs for getting their shit pushed in on national TV on Fox. Too bad Tom Brady can't announce it. Oh, yeah, we got the mustard. We got the mustard and ketchup colored team getting their shit pushed in right now by the Eagles. Shout out to the Eagles, the football team, not the group, not the rock group. He said, what is it? Hitachi? Is it a Hitachi? Nah, bruh. I ain't even bought the TV yet. You know, they be having deals on TV. I ain't gonna get y'all no bullshit. And it ain't gonna be no small ass TV. It's gonna be 50 plus. Might be more than 50. And I'll just have it. Y'all gotta get whoever wins, get drawn. Give me your address and I have it shipped to you. Shout once again, J Dog and Al and B Al got custom jerseys they won for being drawn for the 2000 sub show we did. But once we get, matter of fact, let me tell you where we at right now so y'all understand. We not too far away, bruh. We not too far away. Right now we're at 2,186 subscribers. 2186. We get to 3,000, brand new TV in the box. Shipped to you. Shipped to you in the box. Bam. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody, man. Let me see who else we got up in here. Shout out to Kaiser in the building, man. Salute to you. Larry in the building. Joel E in the building. Let me give y'all one more Raider, man, before I get up off here, man.
From out of town. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. It's Raiders all day, every day, man. It doesn't matter. Rain, sleet, or snow. It's Raider Nation on you hoes. Yeah, bars. Rain, sleet, or snow. It's Raider Nation on you hoes. Let's go. I remember the days of rabbit ear. Look. Hey, Sacktown Raider Mike. Hey, for real though, the rabbit ears, you try to move the motherfuckers to get the station to come in. Hey, thank God the streaming and Wi-Fi and internet, boy, that changed the game. That changed the game, man. But I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all hump day. Be safe out there, man. I'll be back tomorrow. Same Raider time, same Raider channel, man. 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. It's your boy, Lunatic Raider. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Hey, thank y'all for supporting the channel, man, and helping us grow. Once again, we get to 3,000 TV giveaway. Let's go. So with that being said, man, I'm Lunatic Raider. This is Raiders Allegiance. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. And like I always say about this time, I'm out this B-I-H.